Hello Fortniters, it's fully loaded back with another video. Again, you know, looking to show people how to get wins with minimal building and using your, I guess, your stealth and, your, I guess you could fair to say high IQ. There'll be some bush camping along the way. Absolutely. Building just draws attention to yourself, so the advantage of camping in the bush is basically just not to draw attention to yourself. So as I stated many times before in previous videos, the goal here is to basically just make it deep, make it as far as you can, and who knows what will happen. You can't win if you die in the first 5 minutes of the game. Most games go anywhere from 18 to 20 something minutes, so that's what you're shooting for. You're shooting to go deep and get that win if you can. So anyway, I've sort of eyed the boat, that one that sort of spawns randomly throughout the map, and that's what I'm aiming for. So the boat's pretty good. Sometimes other people are looking to go there too. I try to get a fairly direct route. Line myself up when I jump out of the battle bus and just try to go directly to it, and should somebody come, get ready to engage in battle. Try to go to a chest or one of those big supply drop chesty things. I don't know what they're called. They're bigger chests. They usually have better weapons, but anyway, this boat is usually pretty stacked with loot, and if you're lucky you can get a grenade launcher here as well. So anyway, there's a chest there, so I'm ready, trying to be aware in the early stages of landing here, just in case somebody comes in right behind me. So yeah, I usually try to get the shield up. You usually get an ample supply of shield here. I probably didn't even have to use those shields. There's so many chug barrels and kegs, and so many like boxes full of usually containing mushrooms or coconuts. So I mean, I probably could have got my shield up without using those pots, but regardless, just for the sake of time, I usually like to do get my shield up just in case somebody lands, and I have that advantage of having full shield, and they likely don't have any. So anyway, just making sure that I'm gathering up all the loot that I can. Get those bags. I think they contain metal, those ones, and looking to just open up the these little vegetable boxes or crates, just in case. I think I'm probably searching for like peppers or something here, just to sort of rotate a little bit quicker. I've kind of been here for a little bit now, so anyway, I'm not too far from the storm, so I don't think I'm worried about that at this point. So yeah, I'll probably just slam those all down. I'm pretty sure the effects of the pepper last longer when you eat more than one. So there's Colombo there. I'm not really interested in him. I think at the time that I was playing, I didn't notice that player was, I guess to the east of Colombo, but or the right of him. Anyway, I'm just proceeding, to get into the circle. Again, my strategy, staying on the edge of the map. And now I'm probably going to look to farm some mats. There's actually a good amount of stone here, so I think stone is probably my favorite material to gather, just because it's usually so plentiful, and it's it's stronger than wood. I find metal kind of scarcer. And again, I've done a previous video to show at least one spot where you can get a decent amount of metal fairly quickly. That's behind Cronkers, so I just want to note that as an aside. But anyway, continuing on here, looking to gather some brick. There's not really anybody too close to me, I don't think, at this point. So again, anytime you get the chance, usually go for a slide down the old hill. And there we go, I just ran into a llama. So that's always good for getting supplies. I don't know if some people don't know that, those aren't standard bullets, in the sense that, usually when you go to loot boxes, you grab some bullets, you might get 10 each time, 10 bullets, depending on the type of bullet. But the llamas, when they spit out ammo, you usually get, I think, like 50. So it's good for gathering mats, and even ammo and mats for that matter, because the mat's the same. I think they give every mat that is dropped is usually, I think, 100 material. So anyway, so yeah, just gathering up some more supplies. Again, I like to get as many bullets as I can, and get, I don't know, anywhere from 700 to 1200 mats. So somewhere in that range I usually shoot for. So anyway, I must sort of be checking out things. It's been a while since I really took a look around, so it was a good opportunity to jump in the bush. I think I did realize too, I was just going the wrong way. I was actually going, outside the circle, going that way. So I figured, try to rotate in the right direction, maybe get into the circle in the zone deep, and won't have to travel a whole lot, hopefully, as the circle closes in. So that tends to be an advantage, I think, if you can get into the circle, like deep into the circle, early in game. You usually don't run into as many people, because nobody has, not nobody, but fewer people will have rotated to your area. When you rotate to the circle kind of late, you often merge together with a whole bunch of players, and that's when things get a little chaotic. So when you're going for the end game, as I am, rotating early is an advantage. So anyway, again, I've been saying that I think most videos, I'm still trying to get the bounty milestone challenge. I think I'm at around 170. I think there's 200 that you got to get in total to sort of complete that challenge. So anyway, still plugging away. Try to get 1 or 2 a game. It usually tends to be 1, but anyway, so that's that, and continuing to rotate here, using the bushes as cover whenever possible. But there doesn't seem to be anybody really around. But again, as you've heard many times before, I find it a good method to sort of jump into a bush to check things out, or even just to heal. Like some people, I don't know how many times I've seen players heal in the open without, at least putting up some walls, or in my case, hiding in the bush, and they just get taken out before they even get a chance to heal up. So again, just little things that make a difference in the run of a game, can turn you maybe into a player that, doesn't get many wins to somebody that gets wins at least occasionally. So that's again, my intent is just to pass on those little hints and tips, and they may be redundant to some people, but hopefully you pick up a thing or two. By no means am I a pro or anything, but again, I think anybody can help anybody else out. There's probably things that somebody else does that is probably on my level that I don't do, And yeah, so that's the intent. So continuing on here, haven't really run into anybody, I don't think, at this point so far. So I mean, we're, you know, probably 10 minutes into the game now. 17 people left, and yeah, I'm just, again, sliding down the hill, and look at that big old bush, and a good distance within the zone. So I'm sure I'm gonna hunker down here for a little bit and get a lay of the land. So get this rock out of my way. You know, again, with this tree, I'm just trying to clear up my line of sight in case I do see somebody. They won't be able to use that as coverage. So yeah, I'm just checking things out. And again, I think I've mentioned before as well that I use my shotgun or SMG to sort of to look out. I find the you know, the AR with the scope kind of impairs your vision a little bit. It kind of gives you tunnel vision. So that's why I don't intend to shoot somebody from a distance with the shotgun or the SMG, but yeah, just gives you a better viewpoint when you're looking out right there. So and for that matter, I mean, hopefully, you know, people know that, you know, the SMG is more of a kind of longer to mid-range gun. The shotgun is a close range, SMG is a close range, and then the sniper is obviously long range. So there's still some people that I know I think don't pull the right gun out in the right situation. So here in this case too, I have the AR out. I'm debating on whether shooting him early or not, but I wait till he gets a little bit closer and then just laser him. So I mean, there's nothing, I mean, obviously good players can recover from that. Now I've just upgraded my grenade launcher with the legendary, upgraded my shotgun, where I'm running with an AR, a shotgun, and a grenade launcher and a sniper rifle. I choose to use that tactical, I know I'm using the wrong name there, I still call it a tactical shotgun, but I prefer to use a tactical shotgun rather than one of those like pump shotguns, just because I don't have the SMG to fall back on. So I feel like you can be a little more spammy with the tactical shotgun and get away with it when you don't have an SMG, but it's harder to do the other way around for me anyway. So again, throwing up the old Karate Kid kick, just yeah, a little bit of gloating. But the good thing is this song says you're the best around, so it's kind of like, you know, you sticking it to the person you just eliminated, but you're also, if they're listening, they can hear the song, and the words seem kind of nice to me. So anyway, so yeah, continue to rotate. I didn't want to stay in that bush any longer with all that loot kind of hanging around. It kind of gives it away that somebody might be in there bush camping. So if you're going to bush camp, it's good to be smart about it. So yeah, so right now I just got one elimination, but I think it still shows 0, so there's something wrong with the counter on this replay or video that I've recorded. But anyway, regardless, you know, one elimination. There's 7 people left. I'm included in that 7, so yeah, just again trying to pick people up. I would figure somebody would be up on the high ground. Again, from my previous videos, I pretty much think high ground is king. So you know, I again, some people still don't take advantage of high ground. And here we go, somebody's coming towards me again. And again, same thing, they can't see it coming when you're in the bush. They don't 100% expect you to be there, but sometimes players will just investigate the bushes or even use them themselves and not really ready to fight. So I kind of lucked out here. This player has the you know, Gunnar's mythic SMG, so I'm going to snatch that up. And they have a legendary ranged AR, so I'm going to grab that as well. But I'm pretty solid in the loot right here. I don't even think that player got a shot on me, so they were probably pretty solid. They probably came out of that new mountain area, and you know, either took out the player that took out that Gunnar guy or did it themselves. But yeah, but the power of the bush, right? I mean, they don't see it coming. I got that taking a guy out, or took that player out, and they didn't even see me. So barely even got a shot off, I don't think, and definitely didn't hit me. Um, so regardless of the kill counter that's on the screen there, that's 2 kills now, and I'm just going back to make sure I can. I was going to take the small pots, but I think there was only one, so I go back to the big one, and yeah, looking to probably rotate out soon. They're down to 3 players, so again, this is the goal. Try to make it deep. I feel pretty good because I feel like I might have taken out the best player, um, you know, in the last elimination that I made. So, yeah, just trying to again pick up where the players might be. Going on this hill here, trying to stay sheltered. Rotating around. Again, I prefer to spot somebody before they spot me. So I'm gonna, I think, post up behind this rock here. You know, not as ideal as a bush, but I don't want to go into that little cabin because, again, the circle's getting small now, and, you know, somebody may already be in there. I'm kind of paying attention to that just to make sure nobody's there already, but if not, somebody may be more likely to go to that house than, you know, go to this rock. So anyway, just again trying to pick up the players. I don't think I've seen anyone yet. There's not really a whole lot of places to go at this point. I'm thinking 1 or 2 of them might be down in that little gully there where the web shooters are. So anyway, I think, yeah, I don't, so yeah, there we go. I thought I saw somebody slide down the hill, so he's come up, and lo and behold, where does he go? Right into the house, probably looking to see if he can get some materials or some heals or shield or something. So I muck up my first shot there, and anyway, fire 4 grenades and miss all of them, but luckily I have the mythic SMG, so barely came out of that one on top. But the advantage of having, you know, the better weapon there, you can't get better than you know, the mythic. So I won that by the skin of my teeth. So anyway, luckily that guy had plenty of heal and shield, so I'm looking just to get healed back up. I probably should have took the mini first, then the big pot, but anyway, I was in my haste. I was just trying to get, you know, do it as quick as I could. You know, that player that's remaining should have been all over this. Like, this is the opportunity where I jump. When I know there's a fight with the final 2 players, I'm in there trying to take them out, because I know, as I was nearly eliminated, you have a huge advantage when you do that. So anyway, now I'm just trying to rotate across, trying to get a sense of where this player might be. I'm thinking the only place they can be is in this little gully. And, you know, I'm jumping around trying to get some sight, and boom, I see him down there. He seems to be maybe getting some mats, but he must have been in there for the last while anyway, so, you know, unusual for me. But anyway, I'm throwing up a quick build for shelter, and here we go, the golden grenade launcher, just letting them rain down. So anyway, aim's not looking too great, but I get 1 shot on him there, and still firing away. Oh, and there we go. Finish them off. Grenade launcher. Got myself an epic mythic win, and my 13th golden victory of Royale.